Hey, geometry students, today we're going to be talking about statements, conditionals, and biconditionals. All right, and so what we're going to do is we're going to determine whether or not a statement is true. Just like last time, last week we worked on truth of a statement. We were determining whether or not the statement is true. But now we're going to have conditionals attached to it. So determine the truth values. A statement is any sentence that is either true or false. The sky is blue. That is a statement. Depending on the day, it would be true or it could be false. I'm wearing green. That would be a false statement because I am wearing blue. So the statement is Mr. Chaz is wearing green would be false because he's wearing blue. The truth value of a statement is either true or false. You can't have ambiguity. It's either true or it's false. A statement can be represented by using a letter. For example, statement P, Chicago is a city in Illinois. So Chicago is a city in Illinois. The truth value of statement P is true. Several statements can be joined in a compound statement. So a compound statement would be several different statements. So one of the things we want to look at today is negation. Not P is the negation of the statement P. So if we were given statement P, Chicago is a city in Illinois, not P would be Chicago is not a city in Illinois. That's what not P. The way we write that is the squiggly line P, not P. The statement P and not P have opposite truth values. Mr. Chaz is wearing green. That's false. Mr. Chaz is not wearing green would be true. Statement P and statement Q joined by the word and is a conjunction. So the word and here is a conjunction. That would be P and Q. And it's read P and Q. The arrow up means and. The conjunction of P and Q is true only when both P and Q are true. So Mr. Chaz is wearing glasses and Mr. Chaz is wearing a blue shirt. The first one, P, Mr. Chaz is wearing glasses, is true. The second statement, Q, Mr. Chaz is wearing a blue shirt, is true. So P and Q are true. Statement P and statement Q joined by the word or. So now we have or is a disjunction. And it's a downwards arrow for or. So P or Q. The disjunction P or Q is true if P is true, if Q is true, or both are true. So Mr. Chaz is wearing glasses or Mr. Chaz is wearing green. Well, Mr. Chaz is not wearing green, but he is wearing glasses. So because it's one or the other and the one was true, then it's true. So we're going to do this together. Here's an example. Write a compound statement for each conjunction. So we're going to do conjunctions. That would be and. Remember, conjunctions are and. Then find its truth value. So statement P, an elephant is a mammal. Statement Q, a square has 4 right angles. All right. One of the things that I like to do right off the bat is I like to look at my statements first and then decide whether they're true or false. So an elephant is a mammal. That is true. And a square has 4 right angles. That is also true. So now our statement P and Q. Join the statements with and. So what we have is an elephant is a mammal and a square has 4 right angles. Both of those are true, so the whole compound is true. But notice B, it says not P and Q. So not P. So the statement for not P, if P is an elephant is a mammal, not P is an elephant is not a mammal. All right, so we're going to join not P and we're going to put it with Q. So it would read, an elephant is not a mammal and a square has 4 right angles. So an elephant is a mammal, so that would be false to say it's not a mammal. So an elephant is not a mammal. That would be false. The square has 4 right angles. That would be true, but the first part was false, so the compound is false. All right. Now we're going to look at some or statements. Write a compound statement for each disjunction. So disjunctions is or. Our statement P, a diameter of a circle is twice the radius. That is true. A rectangle has 4 equal sides. That is false. So P or Q, join them together. A diameter of a circle is twice the radius, or a rectangle has 4 equal sides. Well, remember, it's an or, so not both of them have to be true. Only one has to be true. And so the diameter of a circle is twice the radius. So therefore, the compound statement is true, even though a rectangle has 4 equal sides is false. Now we're going to do not P or Q. So not P would be a diameter of a circle is not twice the radius of a rectangle, or twice the radius, or a rectangle has 4 equal sides. So not P, a diameter of a circle is not twice the radius. That is false. And a rectangle has 4 equal sides is also false. So there's no true. Neither one of those statements is true. So the compound is false. So we're going to do a couple of these together now. And when you're doing this one, you're going to write it out in a text box. So use the exercise. P is 10 plus 8 equals 18. Q is September has 30 days. R, a rectangle has 4 sides. So we're going to read this, write this, P and Q. So P says 10 plus 18 equals 8. 10 plus 8, equals 18. And September has 30 days. So now I'm going to decide, is that true? 10 plus 18 10 plus 8 equals 18 is true. September has 30 days is true. And it's and, so they both have to be true. And since they're both true, this statement is true. So number 1 is true. Number 2, this says P or R. P or R. So P is 10 plus 8 equals 18. Or R, a rectangle has 4 sides. And remember, this is or, so only one of them has to be true. So 10 plus 8 equals 18, that is true. A rectangle has 4 sides. That is also true. So at least one of them has to be true for an or statement to be true. Both of them are true in this case, so the answer is true. True. Q or R. So Q or R. So Q was September has 30 days. Or R, a rectangle has 4 sides. So that's our statement that we're working with. Now we're going to determine the truth value. September has 30 days. True. A rectangle has 4 sides. True. One of them has to be true. They're both true. So that means that this statement, this compound, is true. Now we're going to do the last one. Q and not R. Q and not R. So Q is 10 plus 8 equals 18. And not R. So not R. A rectangle has 4 sides. So not R would be a rectangle does not have 4 sides. So we go over. We determine 10 plus 8 equals 18. That is true. A rectangle does not have 4 sides. That is false. And because it's an and, they both have to be true for it to be true. One of them is false, so the answer is false. So that's it for today's assignment. You guys are going to have to recreate what I just did for you. But if you watch the video, you should have no problems with it. All right, guys, if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out. Make sure you pay attention to this chart. So not P means this negation. This means not P or not Q, whatever it's in front of. The arrow up means and the arrow down means or. So I'm going to write that. That means not. The arrow up, that means and the arrow down, the caret down, that means or. All right, guys, that's what you're working on today. Good luck, and reach out if you need me.